Hey guys, it's Leah, and today I wanted to just talk about binging for a second. So I was just sitting down watching the computer, just relaxing, having my Gatorade, and I just thought about the fact that of how people, at least like over the years when I've seen like freely eat smoothies, Durin Rider, stuff like that, people would refer that as like a binge. People would say, oh, you're binging on fruit. It's no different than binging on, you know, cookies and cakes and pizzas and stuff like that. And it's funny because binging is not just the eating, right? Like I may be eating a large amount of dates here, but that doesn't mean I'm binging. Okay, I'm eating enough to be satisfied and full. I mean, I know you're afraid of, I guess, eating a lot of calories because you just associate that with, you know, being out of control and stuff like that, but you need calories for energy, okay? I mean, just because, you know, people are telling you, well, you should only eat a certain set of, you know, number of calories doesn't mean that that's the case. You need a lot of calories, especially if you're active. You need a lot, but the calorie source matters. So people want to consider this a binge. But the thing is, I have actually dealt with binging. Okay, so let's take a look at both binges. Like we'll call this a binge, right? Just for the sake of this example. And then we'll compare it to my past binges. So let's see. So before I even knew what veganism was, I was having episodes of like, I didn't even realize I was binging, but I was. And it was just so out of control. So what would I eat? Let's see. So back then, like high school, like maybe late in high school, eating, or maybe early college even, probably. So eating a lot of like pizzas, like frozen, a lot of like frozen meals that you just throw in the microwave and heat it up, and then you have a meal, you know. Like I remember there were these like, I would binge on like these chicken pieces, what was it, like chicken wings and chicken legs and stuff, like, but frozen. It was like highly processed. So I was binging on that. Binging on ice cream. It was dairy ice cream, of course, Ben and Jerry's, what was it, Reese's peanut butter cup flavor. Like that was my flavor. Addicted to that back then. Okay, and I eat the whole pint. I remember one time I had 1.5 pints in one sitting, and that's just crazy for me to think. But I would have frozen pizzas, the whole thing to myself. I would go buy McDonald's meals, like a double quarter pounder large fry. I'd probably get like 2 of those kind of meals and come home and eat as much of it as I could. That's literally what I was binging on. You know, potato chips, cookies even. I remember when I was young, when I was a little girl actually, I literally binged on a whole pack of cookies. It was, God, I forget the brand, but I think it's the brand with like the 3 musketeers on it or something. And it was a chocolate, like a double fudge chocolate cookie or something. And I remember eating the amount that I wanted, which was probably only like 3 or 4 because I started to feel sick afterwards. But I just kept eating, just kept going. And it's so crazy because I think I was probably like 10 years old at the time. And it was in Florida, I remember, and I was in the car waiting for my mom because she went to the eyeglass place, I guess, or something. And my sister and my dad were just waiting in the car, and here I am just binging on these cookies. And I think my sister was sharing with me, but I think I ate the vast majority of it. I think we ended up eating the whole pack. How did I feel after that binge? I felt disgusting. I felt ill. I was so sick to my stomach. I did not feel good at all. I felt like I needed to throw up because there was just that much food in my stomach that I was just, like it was just such a sickening feeling. And I was like, oh, like I remember sitting in the seat thinking like, oh God, please let this pass. This is so bad. I feel so bad. I feel so terrible. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my God. Ugh. And then I never did that again. With the cookies, that is. I never did that again. So I learned my lesson with that. But that was like my first, at least my first memory of me binging on like something sweet like that. And then fast forward to high school and early college, where I was eating a whole bunch of ice cream and I would feel sick afterwards, or eat the whole pizza to myself, feel sick afterwards. I never felt good. I felt disgusting. I felt tired, fatigued, more stressed, more anxious, you know? Like there was no, it's not like I ate these foods and I felt like, oh, I'm gonna go, you know, exercise, or I'm gonna go, you know, accomplish this, or, you know, I want to go, you know, hang out with friends or whatever. No, I didn't want to do any of that. It worsens your mental health, and it just makes you feel so just like just oily and everything, because again, these foods are high in fat. These are fatty foods, you know. Yes, they're high in carbohydrate, but they're high in fat too. So, you know, all that plays a role in it making you feel really bad too. So in those binges, I didn't feel good afterwards, and it didn't improve anything. In fact, it just worsened my I would say, I guess, like biochemical metabolic issues, right? It just worsened those issues to where I'm still gonna have cravings, I'm still gonna want to binge, I'm still gonna want the ice cream and then feel bad afterwards, and then, you know, like there's nothing is being helped here. So this binge, supposed binge that people want to say this is, which it just makes me laugh because there's no comparison, I should say. So let's compare this binge to those binges. So I have a little bit left, but I'm practically finished with my smoothie. How do I feel now? Well, I feel content. I feel good. I just feel good, you know. I'm excited to exercise after this. I'm excited to hop on the bike. Like I keep thinking about it. I'm like, I want to get on the bike. I want to get on the bike. I'm patient. I'm not irritable. I don't feel tired at all. There's no fatigue. I feel optimistic about what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week, or, you know, the rest of the day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm full and satisfied, and I don't feel sick. And plus, mentally, I'm not having food noise, and I'm not feeling like guilty of anything. I'm not like, I don't crave anything right now because I'm satisfied from my smoothie, because I've gotten enough carbs in, you know. So everything's good. Everything is good. You know, I had my breakfast. It's my Gatorade. It's full of nutrition. It's full of carbohydrates. I'm getting my protein, my fat, my carbs in. I'm getting that water. There's a lot of hydration there. So this meal is going to feel like a little heavier from other meals because there's a lot of water, but I'm still getting my calories in. This smoothie is like around 800 calories, and I feel good. And if I'm hungry, I'll just eat again. There's no problem. There's no anxiety. There's no, you know, like overthinking or you know, trying to figure out, oh, is it healthy for me? Should I be eating this? Or like, oh, like, you know, oh my God, I ate so much food. I shouldn't have done that. There's none of that. I feel good. I feel calm. Everything's good, you know? So which binge do you think is better? The breakfast, my date smoothie binge that's full of fruit and vitamins and minerals and water and fiber? Or my binge from years ago? Even when I was a cooked food vegan, I was binging. Like a lot of potato chips, a lot of cookies. Didn't feel good. So you tell me which is better. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you get those carbs in, because that is the key to staving off the cravings and the food noise. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.